Welcome back everybody. Today we'll be taking a look at which system was more successful, the Sith rule of two or a Sith Empire, stealth and striking from the shadows or blunt force and overwhelming the enemy with numbers. There were many Sith Empires, led by some of the most powerful Sith Lords of their time: Dark Lord Nagasado, Marka Ragnas, Exar Kun, Darth Revan. Each would rise, bring other Sith Lords to heel, and try to defeat the Jedi. This would usually entail wars on a grand scale. Descendants of the Jedi exiles during the Great Schism, if not by blood, then by affiliation. Each Sith Empire would surge in power and influence and send the galaxy into a state of chaos. But the harder they pushed for supremacy, the harder the resistance they faced back. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic would always find a way to stop the threat, and the Sith Empires would crumble due to infighting or the search for a worthy successor who was capable of controlling a large number of individuals with their own appetites and visions of grandeur. For thousands of years, the Sith would unite, invade, and then crumble. The rule of two, on the other hand, went about bringing the Sith their revenge a very different way. Darth Bane, who was taken in by the Brotherhood of Darkness, soon realized that this formula would never get the Sith anywhere. Too many egos vying for control would usually lose focus from the grand scheme of things, the utter and complete destruction of the Jedi Order. So he came up with a new concept. The Sith would hide in the shadows. There would only be two at a time, a master and an apprentice. If the apprentice was powerful enough or clever enough to overthrow their master, then by all means they were fit to lead and take their own apprentice in turn. The rule of two would force the Sith to become stronger and more cunning every single generation, while the Jedi, convinced that the Sith were long gone and defeated, would remain the same. With no threat, they would grow complacent and stagnate. And as the centuries passed, the Sith would weave their web, preparing for the perfect opportunity to strike and once and for all destroy their enemies, the Jedi. So which of these two methods is superior? By all accounts, and I would tend to agree, Darth Bane's rule of two seems to have come closest to success. Palpatine and Vader would all but wipe out the Jedi. If not for Luke, the Jedi Order would be extinct. Now sure, Force-sensitive people could have ended up rising and uniting sometime in the future. The Force would always try to balance itself out, somehow. But the Jedi Order that the Sith had vowed revenge on from the Great Schism would have finally been obliterated. Now, hypothetically, with the Jedi destroyed, does the rule of two have any reason to exist anymore? Would the Sith revert back to a Sith Empire? Palpatine created a galactic empire, but did he ever consider allowing for other Sith to flourish? Or would the rule of two continue, to ensure only the strongest ruled? I imagine he would send Vader to cull any Darksiders who were emerging every now and then, to keep everyone in check, and if Vader fell, even better, Palpatine would get a new apprentice. So in conclusion, I think the rule of two was the superior method to bringing about the Sith's revenge. Rather than gathering in large numbers and creating a larger target for their enemies, the rule of two was like a secret society, hidden in the shadows and playing all the major actors against each other. The element of surprise rather than brute force. That's not to say that the rule of two was perfect either. Snoke is said not to adhere to the Sith rule of two. With Vader and Palpatine dead, are there any Sith left at all? That's the danger of only having two at a time. If both die, who takes up the mantle? We don't have much to go on about Snoke's motivations and what he has planned for the future. Does it all come full circle and he creates another Sith Empire? Or does he have something entirely different planned? So thanks for watching everybody and supporting the channel. Have your own thoughts on the topic? Leave it down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, sub and all that good stuff. And until next time, see yas.